I'm Dennis from Yorkshire Gig Guide, and I've been able to capture Zoe, who's just played on the stage at the Burton Agnes Blues Festival. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name's Zoe Gilby. I've been playing here at the Burton Agnes Jazz and Blues Festival with my wonderful quintet. Travelled down from Newcastle today to this beautiful place to do what I can only describe as a great gig in front of a lovely audience.
Yes, it's very nice. We were here last year and it was just as marvellous. Is this the first time you've done this one?
No, we came here 2 years ago.
What are your influences?
Well, I'm influenced by a lot of great singers, but I would say definitely my father is the biggest influence to me. Unfortunately, he passed away last year. He was a wonderful jazz trumpet player and arranger, and basically he really introduced me to this music from when I was a child, playing the records for me. And then when I kind of got into singing and stuff, he really sort of gave me a lot of direction and a lot of support. Was quite critical as well and didn't let me away with anything, but gave me a huge amount of guidance as well. But I would say the singers that I'm influenced by would definitely be Carmen McRae. She is a huge influence to me, and I love Ella Fitzgerald as well.
Brilliant. And you write a lot of your own material, you were saying?
Yes, we've started writing just like in the last sort of 12 months or so. I actually went to a Jackie Dankworth concert, who I understand is performing at the festival as well, and she actually writes a lot of her own stuff. I went to one of her gigs a couple of years ago, and I was really inspired by the fact that she writes a lot of her own material. And I came home from the gig with Andy, and we just sort of sat down. I was like, I'd really like to start writing some of my own stuff, and I've had ideas before, and then we just started doing it basically. So I kind of write the lyrics and the melody, and Andy's great at harmonising it, coming up with grooves and ideas and stuff as well.
And do the rest of the band join in that process too?
Yes, they do. They all have like a part of it. We'll basically turn up with an idea and then go, what do you guys think? And then they'll have their input into it. Mark especially has a huge role in it as well, and Richard, the drummer, you know, he'll have plenty of ideas about things as well.
Yeah. Tell us about your music.
Yes.
It's a mixture of jazz standards and some more contemporary pieces and some original stuff as well, which I write and with my husband Andy. And it's just sort of, I think we have a unique interpretation really on what we do. So a lot of the standards you probably will have heard before, but not in the way that we do them.
Have you got any records out at the moment?
Yes, I've got 2 CDs at the moment. The most recent one is the one that I recorded last year called Looking Glass, and that features my quintet that I gig with at the moment. My other CD I recorded 3 years ago, and it's called Now That I Am Real, and I recorded that with an 8-piece band, and that was my debut album, and a real springboard for me to get gigs and get out there really.
So if your fans want to get in touch, have you done?
Yes, if you were to Google Zoe Gilby, I've got my website's quite informative about what gigs I've got coming up, and if you want to buy any albums as well, it's www.zoegilby, ZOEGILBY, all lowercase, all one word, .co.uk. So if you go on that, you can send me an email, you can look at what gigs I've got coming on, and you can read all about me and listen to some of the stuff as well.
Brilliant. Where can people come and actually hear you play? You got many gigs in the next
We've got quite a few gigs coming up. I don't know if we've got many actually in the Yorkshire area, so possibly something maybe is coming at Scarborough Jazz Club, but that's still very much in the pipeline. We're kind of in talks with that, so one to look out for maybe later on in the year or early next year.
Brilliant. Anything else you would tell us?
No, just check me out online, have a listen to the stuff and come to the gigs, and I would really appreciate your support. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Burton Agnes. That's all we've got time for. Please keep clapping. Mr. Mark Williams on the guitar. Mr. Richard Brown on the drums. My lovely husband, Mr. Andy Champion on the double bass, and the lovely Mr. Noel Dennis on the trumpet and flugelhorn. My name's Zoe Gilby.